So, good evening. Good evening. It is a great evening. We have finally announced Gabriel Magalhães as an Arsenal player. Bit of a weird announcement to do it on a YouTube channel on phone calls, but it was kind of cool. And I think everyone was thinking that they were going to troll us a little bit longer. But I did do a live stream earlier and did let you know that he was actually at Colney yesterday as well. He had a COVID test yesterday at Colney. But he's here, man. We're going to go through Arsenal.com in a minute. Do absolutely hammer the like button. That'd be great. Follow me on Insta as well. Link in the description, League Gunner 82. Go and follow me on that right now. Really want to boost my Instagram up. And seeing as we've got over 43,000 everyone here, I'm sure most of you got Instagram, so go and check it out. You'll be kept up to date with stuff when I'm not online on here. But let's get straight into the official website. Here we go. There he is. And we'll read through this. He's going to wear the number 6 shirt, as we all knew. And listen, he's not signed for Man United. He's not signed for Man City. He's not signed for PSG. So all that scaremongering that was going on a week or two back looks rather stupid now. And I did tell everyone 2 Thursdays ago that it was a done deal. He'd signed, sealed, delivered. We got the heads up on that. It was done. Everyone was tracking aeroplanes, clouds in the sky, seatbelts, which way he was leaning in a car, tracking CCTV cameras down the M1 when he got picked up from Luton Airport. It was mad. And I suppose that's the world we live in. And yeah, man, it's pretty damn mental. And he has finally been announced as an Arsenal player. And like I said, when the Man United links were out there, that was just a case of let's trigger the most, active fan base on social media. We'll also get the biggest football club in the world's fans involved in Man United. And then what we do is we'll play them off against each other, but our posts get mad traction. And that's exactly what I said it was. And that's exactly what it was. He is an Arsenal player. We're going to read through some of this right now. And click here to get your number 6 Gabriel shirt. Gabriel, whose full name is Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães, started his career in Brazil with Avaí FC before joining Lille in 2017. During this time in France, Gabriel spent his time on loan with Troyes in France and latterly in Croatia with Dinamo Zagreb. On returning from his loan spells, the Sao Paulo-born defender became a regular in the Lille side, helping them to a 4th-placed finish in Ligue 1 last season, starting all 6 of their Champions League group stage matches. Technical director Edu said, "We are delighted to have Gabriel. He is a player we have been studying for a while, and he was in demand from many clubs. So we are proud to have agreed and completed this transfer with Lille for the player. Gabriel is a player of high quality, and Mikel and his coaches are looking forward to integrating him into the club." Mikel Arteta said, we welcome Gabriel to Arsenal. Welcome! He has many qualities which will make us stronger as a defensive unit and as a team. He has proved with Lille that he is a defender with many outstanding attributes, and we are looking forward to watching him grow as a player. Let's have a look at some of this. How did Edu and Arteta convince Gabriel? We obviously can't click on the video footage, otherwise we'll get copywritten. But our new number 6 revealed that detailed talks with the Brazilian compatriot and Mikel Arteta were decisive as he sought to choose between a number of suitors. He said, Edu and I, let me make this a bit bigger so you guys can see it. Edu and I had several chats about Arsenal and the new project. We had many good conversations, Gabriel told Arsenal Digital. As the days went by, I was getting very excited about it. Then I had a call from the coach, and that was very reassuring. Having the coach himself calling you to say he wants you in his squad motivates you a lot. That is the very reason I'm here today. Well, there you go. It's part of the process, baby. Welcome to the process. We did not talk about details. He just told me he is aware of my quality, my capacity, and how far I can go. He also said he will be very demanding of me. I know he's a great coach, and I will make progress with his help. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little scroll through here first. All right, we've gone through that. Let's have a little look at this. Fans played a big part in me being here. Well, let's hope you didn't read your Instagrams and your tweets, mate, when the Man United links came out. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Gabriel is finally an Arsenal player. Much of it is down to you, the fans. Thank you very much. You actually get some recognition from the football club. How nice. I can't see any of your comments at the moment, but I will come back to them in a minute because I'm sure you will buzz in as well. But do keep smashing the likes through the roof, and we'll continue on. The Brazilian centre-back said the sheer number of messages he received over social media telling him to move to North London. So many fans were sending me messages asking me to join London, and that played a big part in me signing for the club. I know the history and traditions of this club, and it's a pleasure to be here. I'm very happy, and I hope I can contribute to many titles with the Arsenal shirt. It was a very surreal experience. There were offers coming from a few different clubs. I spoke a lot with my family, my agents. I also spoke with some Lille directors, but as I said, the club's history and tradition and the team project for the next few years were very motivational for my decision to come here. So I'm here, I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt, and I'll give my best for it. And come on, you Gunners. Yeah, Gunners. No, that's Mesut Ozil, sorry. Let's continue on. Let's see what else there is. Come on, there's got to be some more juicy gossip. Give us some more. Tell us more. We want more. Let's come back out of that. Make this a little bit smaller. Zoom right out. Come on, there's got to be more. News. We'll go to news. Right, come on. Key attributes. Should we have a little look at his key attributes, his analysis? There he is. What a fine defender. He instantly becomes the best defender at the football club. It's class, isn't it? I'm buzzing with this signing. Very happy. Very nice. Very nice. But... yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good, man. We signed a proper defender. When was the last time we signed a proper defender? Long time ago. Arsenal have finally completed the signing of Gabriel Magalhães from Lille in a deal that looks to be a real steal in an inflated market. There's hardly an inflated market, is it? That's just good marketing that they've put on there. It's not an inflated market, really, is it? Especially when you think you're getting Timo Werner at Chelsea for 54 million and Kai Havertz for 70 million. But it's still a good bargain. It's still a good deal. The Gunners' new signing began his professional career in 2017. We've done this. Defensive strengths. Here we go. Gabriel is tactically flexible as a defender. He can perform a proactive or reactive centre-back. Performing in any system he is instructed to at a high level. There he is. Reads danger and snuffs out the dangerous through ball. Well, that's instantly better than Mustafi and David Luiz. So that's good. We like the sounds of that. He has a real knack for out-muscling opposition forwards off the ball, using his 190-centimetre frame to shrug off physical strikers with ease. They should have put consummate ease. It would have sounded even better, wouldn't it? He is also blessed with natural speed, making him a tricky opponent for any striker. The 22-year-old won more than 67% of his ground duels last season and 70% of his aerial duels. It's illustrating how impressive his defensive skills are. He is intelligent, cannot be underestimated either. His reading of the game is an undeniable strength, consistently positioning himself to block cutbacks or crosses, something Arsenal's defence is crying out for. He is no stranger to putting his body on the line either, blocking 18 shots in Ligue 1 last season, a stat bettered by just 5 players. Let's have a little look here. There we go. Straight on it, bruv. We're buzzing. Reads the game very well, steps in front of the Valencia player to intercept the ball and begin the counter-attack. That's what we're liking, man. We're liking the sound of this guy. Passing ability. Here we go. When Gabriel does win the ball back, he knows what to do with it. His passing is widely regarded as one of his greatest attributes. Accurate with 72.3% of his long balls. Well, that's pretty fucking decent, I can't lie. His pinpoint crossfield diagonals will prove a huge asset for the Gunners, who ranked 18th for attempted long balls in the Premier League. What's happened to Granit Xhaka? I thought he was the long diagonal ball expert. Obviously, that's another fudge stat. There you go. Identifies the team. Look at that. Look at that. See, I thought that's what Granit Xhaka was in the team for. But there we go. Now we've got somebody that can actually do the job. He enjoys getting on the ball and he does so with impressive accuracy. The Sao Paulo-born defender completed a whopping 1,219 passes in Liga last season, a league ranking of number 13. His distribution is also genuinely progressive, completing 255 passes into the opposition first half term, more than any other player in League. His 578 forward passes were also only bettered by just one player in France's top 5. This guy is decent, isn't he? I told you he was decent. I told you about him, man. Fitting in. Gabriel is predominantly used as a left centre-back in Lille's back four during the 2019-2020 season. And he'll likely to feature in a similar role under Mikel Arteta. The Brazilian is only the second Arsenal centre-back that is left-footed, along with Pablo Mari. So it makes sense for him to slot in on the left of an Arsenal back 3 or 4, depending on what Arteta opts for in the forthcoming season. Lille did adopt a 3-4-3. This is really good. Arsenal website's got some interesting stuff. Who knew? A 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2 on occasion, with Gabriel slotting on the left side in a 3 extremely well. His tactical versatility would allow Kieran Tierney, wifey baby, to adopt his favourite wing-back role, which gives Arsenal another option defensively. Let's have a little zoom out so you can see that. He uses his speed to get across quickly and time his tackle perfectly, stopping Mbappe from a likely goal. Well, there you go. You'd think in that position Mbappe would have scored, wouldn't you? But there you go. Let's carry on. Communication will be no issue for Gabriel when it comes to his defensive partners. If he is paired with Brazilian compatriot David Luiz, who can speak in Portuguese. If he plays alongside William Saliba, there's no issue there either, as Gabriel has a good understanding of the French language. This is all sounding promising. There you go. This negative channel is positive. He will give Arsenal's defence a new dimension in the build-up phase, especially when trying to break down the deep block. The club's second summer signing as a penchant for beating the press, playing a lofted through ball into the final third. However, passing between the lines is something he will likely hope to improve under Arteta's tutelage. There you go. Look at this. His passing range, I'm liking the look of, man. It's going well. It's going really well. Do smash the likes up. Nearly 1,800 people watching this. Keep hammering the likes, man. And I'll come back to some comments in a minute. I genuinely can't see them when I'm reading off a website. So do smash the likes up. Only 268 likes in a minute. Come, nearly 2,000 people, man. Hammer the likes. Smash them through the roof. Smash them like we're going to smash everyone with this centre-back. It's sounding good, isn't it? Gabriel's on-the-ball skills will be hugely beneficial to Arteta, who is looking for a left-footed defender. Granit Xhaka has often been tasked with dropping deeper in the left of defence to help build up from the back. The Brazilian's addition can allow his Swiss teammate to stay in the middle of the park, oh God no, and offer a more controlled midfield. His skill set is also suited for games against teams that leave more space behind their defence. Only 5 Liga defenders attempted more through balls than Gabriel last season. This will be music to the ears of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Nicolas Pepe, who constantly make off-the-shoulder runs against opposition high lines, as seen in the Emirates Cup semi-final and final triumphs. He is unlikely to be exposed in such ways, though, as his lightning-quick pace means he is a match for any pacey frontman. Lille president Gerard Lopez certainly thinks Gabriel has what it takes to succeed in the Premier League. He says, I feel he is among the top 5 dominant central defenders in Europe right now. His statistics, which aren't well covered outside of France, shows that his percentage of winning duels is pretty unheard of in a league that is extremely physical. I'm certain he's on his way to the Brazilian national team at some point. Given Gabriel is only 22, he has much room to develop. His signing looks to be a shrewd piece of business for Arsenal, and his partnership with Saliba could be a memorable one for years to come. This is sounding pretty damn sexy, I can't lie. We've done all of this, haven't we? There we go. Let's go back to that. We'll leave him on there. We'll read some of your comments out. This is all good, isn't it? Happy days, man. We've actually signed a player. We've actually signed 2 players, really, haven't we? Because we signed William as well. But let's come to some of your comments. Appreciate everyone watching. This will be my only stream of the day, or the last stream of the day, because I don't feel great, as I said in my previous stream. Don't forget, tomorrow, if you are a level 3 member of the channel, I will be doing a member stream about 6:30 UK time. Also, don't forget my Fantasy Premier League. The code for that is in the description. You have to follow me on Flick and HOTMIC if you want to be qualifying for the cash prizes on that for this season. Also, follow my Insta, LeagueGunner82, link in the description. But let's get into some of your comments as I swig my cup of tea in delight. Very nice. Don't overhype him too early. Bro, real talk, yeah? This guy's quality. Yeah, he is quality. I know you Chelsea fans will be sitting there going, Tammy Abraham done him home and away. But I'm over the moon, man. We've been crying out for a proper centre-back for a long, long time, and we've finally got a proper centre-back, which means we can now put the proper left-back that we've got at left-back and get rid of the guy who's posing as Thomas the Tank, Said Kolasinac. Choo-choo, baby. You ain't no tank anymore. You're Thomas the Tank. But, yeah, man, it's all good. I'm absolutely buzzing. Absolutely over the moon that we've actually gone and signed a player. We've given him the number 6, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. Obviously, we see William Saliba play against MK Dons the other day. He obviously didn't play against Liverpool, but he did play the first half of the Dons. And he looked big, physical, holding players off. Yes, I know it's a different level of opposition, but I think if we're going to go with 2 at the back, 2 pairing rather than a 3 centre-back pairing, then them 2 together are going to be quality. I genuinely believe that. And it's about time we had 2 proper centre-backs, because this club's been crying out for proper centre-backs for a long time. But depends. He can obviously play in a 3, he can play in a 2. And either way, his versatility looks like he's going to be pretty damn decent for us. And it's something, like I said, that we've been crying out for. When was the last time we bought a decent centre-back? Sol Campbell, maybe? And he was free. Yeah, the rest of them, and I'm talking like this is top-level centre-back we've got here. And I said many, many months ago, back in March, I think it was, I want Arsenal this season to go with a young back 4. I'm sick and tired of seeing Mustafi, Socrates, David Luiz. I know Rob Holding and Callum Chambers are technically kind of young, but I'm sick and tired of seeing them in the team, if I'm being completely honest. My back 4 for this season, I said it in March, say it again now. Tierney left back, Gabriel, Saliba, get rid of Zoolander, go and get Max Aarons, or Clay, Maitland-Niles at right back. Get Cedric as backup, or go and get Max Aarons. And then obviously you've got Maitland-Niles who can play somewhere else, or you can have Cedric as backup to Max Aarons. Either way, that's what I want to see, because then that's a young back 4 that's going to grow for the next 5-6 years together, and hopefully put us on a good footing to kick on and go forward. Because listen, let's be real, we can't defend. We've not been able to defend for over a decade properly. Yes, we do it in fits and bursts. We do it for 10 games here. Oh, we've only conceded 1 goal in 10 games. Oh, we're unbeaten for 22. Kostafi, what was that all about, Kostafi? What's the first cringe name coming up for Saliba and Gabriel? Jesus Christ, I wait with bated breath. But let me pin this comment. Gabriel is a good signing. But on the other hand, why are we so geeked over Ceballos? He's just okay. We should be doing better. I don't know, man. Like, I like Ceballos. I think he's got something. Is he elite? No. Can he become elite? Maybe. I don't know. I'm happy that he's coming back, though. Don't get it wrong. I am happy that he's coming back, but we need to do more. We can't just sit here and be buzzing at Gabriel and Ceballos and then not go and kick on and get a Thomas Partey or an Aouar or something like that. We have to get rid of players as well. There's so many players at this club that are surplus to requirements. I could sit and name 15 players right now that I would get rid of. Yeah, because they're genuinely not of the level, the physicality, the pace, the know-how, or the technique or the skill set to play for this football club. I've seen proper players at this football club. I'm blessed that I've been able to see the George Graham 1-0 to the Arsenal days, the Arsene Wenger invincible days, and the fancy football. I've seen proper footballers, man. Yeah, most of this squad are not good enough. And yes, I know it takes time to over-vamp a whole squad. I get that. But it doesn't take long to get 7-8 players out this summer. And we've wasted 6 weeks and we ain't got rid of any players yet. Yes, we've got Willian. I'm happy with Willian, to be fair. I know a lot of people are not happy about that deal. I'm actually happy about it. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. I think that's somebody that's versatile, can play at number 10, right wing, left wing, can score penalties, score free kicks. He's good at corners. He even set up Martinelli at the bridge. I mean, what a hero. He's already coming in, a legend. So, yeah, it's all good, man. Half the first team needs to go. Totally agree. Apparently, we're playing a game tonight in about 20 minutes time against QPR at London Colney. I'm not sure if it's being streamed anywhere, but I just thought I'd give you all the heads up if you didn't know. Do smash the likes up if you haven't. Over 2,000 people watching now, so thank you. Do appreciate that. We're still not even on 500 likes, so if you haven't pressed the like, do the honour of pressing the like. It does help the channel grow. And thank you to everyone who's put me over 43k subs now. We're flying up. We're nearly on 43 and a half, actually. It is going up so quick. It is unbelievable. So thank you very much for that. Do follow my Insta, LeeGunner82. Do follow my Twitter and Facebook and all the other socials in the description as well. And I'm going to spend 5 minutes or so just firing through comments. So let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Both. I think they're both decent. I think they're both very good, man. I think they're very good. Do you know what? There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. If you don't like it, go and support Spurs. Well, why would I do that? My surname number 1 is Gunner, which makes me born an Arsenal fan. Number 2, I supported the club 38 years. Number 3, I've probably forgotten more about this football club than the likes of you will ever know, my friend. So why don't you go and support Spurs? Unlucky. Let's move on. You're not dampening my my hype today, my friend. So get in the bin. Dylan says Maitland-Niles is better than Aaron's. I'm not sure about that, bruv, but they're both class, aren't they? Let's be real. They're both very good, man. Let's continue on. Can only get one, Awara or Partey. For me, Partey. I think that's more needed, mate. I think with Willian, with Pepe, with Abba, I think we've and Ceballos, I think we've got enough there to create and score goals. Will it be enough to get us up to where we want to be? I don't know. But I think if we get a Partey sat there, we're not going to be as open. We're going to be a little bit more physical in midfield in the battle, which will then allow the flair players to go and do what they want up front. If we put a Awara in there without a Thomas Partey and we go with Awara, Xhaka and Torreira, let's say, I still think that's kind of weak, man. Yes, Awara's class, don't get it twisted, but Torreira, Xhaka, for me, it has to be, if you're going to go with Xhaka, you've got to put Partey next to him. Yeah, I don't really want to go with Xhaka, if I'm honest, but if that's what we're going to do, you have to put Partey there, man. You can't go with Torreira. He's not good enough, mate. He's not good enough. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on it. If we play a back 5 next season, it will be disgraceful. Why can't we play proper football like the old days? Because unfortunately, we don't have Thierry Henry, Vieira, Ashley Cole. We've got a shadow of the club that it was 15, 20 years ago, haven't we, mate? But there we go. Eugene's buzzing. He says, Lee, I think Mikel's strategy kept Luiz in order to teach Gabriel. I'm buzzing. Well, everyone who speaks about David Luiz says he's class on the training pitch and around the training ground. So, listen, if we wanted a cheerleader, we should have just bought a cheerleader. But we bought a footballer who's supposed to be a defender. And on the pitch, he's shocking. Off the pitch, he might be great. Good luck to him. Well done. He's helped Tierney settle in. He's helping some of the other players settle in. That's great. I love that. But it's on the pitch that I want to see you do all of that as well. You've got to be the man on the pitch. And too many times, David Luiz has cost us, man. The missus is smashing the kitchen up again. She comes in like a wrecking ball and starts smashing the place up. Get back in the basement. Pramod, evening, mate. What's Guendouzi's future? Well, the latest rumour with Guendouzi is a loan to Valencia with an option to buy him for £16 million. I'm not too sure about that, mate. To be honest, I think we can get a bit more than that. But there we go. Ceballos and Aubameyang soon, please. That would be nice. We know Ceballos and Aubameyang are done. We just got to announce them now. This could be a big week, couldn't it? We could maybe drop another one tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe they'll want to milk this a little bit, and rightly so. Why wouldn't they want to give the guy a 24-hour, 48-hour period of getting all the adulation and all the kind words sent to him? So maybe, what day is it today? Tuesday, maybe Friday, drop Ceballos. Maybe Monday, drop Aubameyang. I'm shocked that they've dropped something on a Tuesday. They normally announce stuff on a Monday or a Friday, didn't they? So I don't know, man. Great stuff from the Arsenal. Thank you, Kevin. I shall drink a beer to this signing. Well, I feel kind of ill, man. So I'm going to go back to bed in a minute, and I'm on the warm cup of tea. And I dropped a hobnob biscuit in it earlier, man. I can taste it. It's not very nice. Gabriel's shirt number, for anyone joining late, is number 6. He will take the famous, the legendary number 6 shirt, the Tony Adams shirt. If he becomes half as good as Tony Adams, then we've got ourselves one hell of a centre-back. Oh, Lee forgot the bank. Yes, it was bank holiday yesterday. Of course it was. That's why, yes. Awar. Wouldn't it be nice if we get him? Sadly, I don't think we will. But you never know, man. I didn't think we're going to do 72 million quid on Pepe last summer. So this club always come out and pull something out the bag, whether it's enough to compete. And it depends what we want to compete for. I want to compete for a title. Yeah, and I think that we can compete for a title if we ship out 7 or 8 of these players this summer, or autumn as it now is, or nearly is. And if we ship out 7 or 8 of them, and I've said this since lockdown, I ain't even fussed if we don't get more than 3 or 4 players in. Get rid of 7 or 8 of these players, promote some of the youth, Smith Rowe, Willock and all that, keep them in there. You know, get Balogun on the bench. You know, we've got some good youngsters in that reserves, man. Yeah, and get some, where's the centre-backs coming through? You know, we haven't got any decent centre-backs in our setup. Maybe Medley, I don't know. But I think he's gone on loan, hasn't he? He's gone to Gillingham, was it? I think Zach Medley went to Gillingham, I think. But I don't know, man. So buyers last year triggered our transfer spree. Hopefully that happens this time too. It actually did. You got a good memory, man. Big up yourself, bro. Real one. Hope you're good, man. Thanks for your donation as well as always, buddy. What about Rob Holding? Well, the rumours are still flying around that he's going to Newcastle on loan. I'm still not convinced he's going to Newcastle. Treat yourself to a suave after this news. Bruv, I would, but I feel rough, man. That's why this is going to be my last stream today. I feel a bit achy and tired, man. I've got a banging headache, sore throat. Maybe I've got the virus. I don't know. Certified clean sheet all season. Listen, I'm going to keep going on for another 2.5 minutes reading comments. Smash the like button. Gabriel is a gooner. Hit the likes. Come on. Keep them going. We're nearly on 600. Let's get it up to 700 real quick. Anyone who hasn't liked, please like. I'll continue to read comments. Just keep liking. Keep sharing as well. If you haven't shared it, that would be fantastic. And please, please, please follow my Insta if you haven't. Daily updates on there every single day. Do download Flick as well. Really, really enjoying that app. We do daily, well, I'm going to start doing daily polls on there, putting news stories in there. It's basically like a massive WhatsApp group for all you guys for when I'm not on stream. So you don't have to put your phone number in. It's free. You just click the link in the description. It'll take you straight to it. You're straight in, bosh, bish, bash, bosh. And you can all sit and talk to each other all day. I jump in and out throughout the day as well. I'm going to try and use it a bit more often. But I have been absolutely flat out in the last couple of weeks with watch-alongs and videos and stuff like that. But now we've not got any games essentially until the 12th of September. I am going to try and get more involved in that. So so make sure you get bang on that. Evening Dipu. Hayley, why don't we go in for Eriksen? Up for sale for 17 million would be a great deal and would burn the scums. Is he up for sale? I thought they only just bought him, bruv. Do you mean why didn't we go in for him? Because he only just went to Inter, man. I like Eriksen. I think Eriksen's a good player, mate. I do. Funny enough, I was actually watching All or Nothing last night. Yeah. And I know this goes way against the grain. But how can anyone, I know he's the scum manager, how can anyone not like Jose, man? The geezer just oozes arrogance. It's fucking class. Yeah. He's just so arrogant, but he can back it. I know he hasn't, and I hope he fucking don't at that lot. But my missus can't stand Jose. Even you started to like him in there, didn't you? She was loving him off.
I don't love him.
There she was. Apparently Inter want to sell him. What, that quick? Wow. Conte doesn't want him. What happened? I don't know. What happened? We need party. Let's have a fucking party. Let's have a party. Let's do some more comments. I'm going to keep going, man, because there's still over 2,100 people watching this. So listen, keep smashing the likes up and I'll keep going. Maybe do another 5 minutes. How's that? You have to like the video. Come on, let's get up to 1,000 likes. I'll keep going. Let's go, man. If you're watching on Twitch and Facebook, share the post around as well. And obviously, if you're on YouTube, hit the share option. But let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Good evening. Good evening. Arsenal for life. Yes, it's the one relationship you can't ever get out of. Once you pick your team, that's your team for life. You should have seen the daggers my missus was giving me. Do you trust the process? Let's be real here, mate. What is the process? Tell me what it is and I'll tell you if I trust it. How's that? Because the process is what you're going to tell me it is run by a man called Stan. I'm a poet. I didn't know it. And a lot of Arsenal fans don't like Stan. So why would you trust his process? I don't know. I'm an Arsenal fan, mate. I'm Arsenal in, and I want Arsenal to win the title. That is my process. And I want us to win it now. Yeah, and I think with 7 or 8 players out, 4 or 5 players in, play players in the right positions, make the subs at the right time, I think we have a chance. We won't do that, though. The club's run by Kia Jarabchin. Do you know what's funny? Is that since Raul has left the building, we've not been linked to one of Kia's 8 players, have we? They've all disappeared. Where have they gone? Stan, the man with a cash injection plan. Well, he did actually inject £231 million to pay the stadium debt off. So when people say, well, he doesn't invest. Well, he has. He invested over £1 billion to buy the football club, and now he's just paid off the debt. So he does invest. But that doesn't get you an extra 0 on your videos or your tweets for likes and stuff like that, does it? If you say that, you have to pedal the Stan out, because that gets you likes and traction. Fraud, Raul, yes. I hope you've not got the virus. I hope so too. I actually feel all right, but I just ache, man. I'm just very achy today. Maybe I slept awkward. I don't know, but I've got a bit of a sore throat, man. A pounding headache. Do you think we submitted a bid for a while? Well, apparently the other day the rumours going around in Italy and in France were that we bid 50 odd million quid for him. So I don't know. Then there was a guy sat on Twitter saying, no, it's the lower echelons of Italian press that were saying that we've bid for him on Sunday. We've not bid 50 million, but we are going to bid, and we're bidding on Monday. You mean they beat you to the story, mate? But again, it got him a load of traction, and it boosted up his Twitter account. So fair play to the lad. If that's what he wants to do, I'm not sure you get paid for likes and retweets, but maybe you do. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe we can profit off a retweet. Who knows? How long will you give Arteta? Let me pin that. I'll come back to that one, mate. Where is it? How long will you give Arteta? Well, put it this way. Unai Emery had, 18 months? But he didn't win a trophy. So I suppose you've got to give him until the end of the season and see where we finish. Because if we don't finish higher than 6th, then for me, that's failure. Well, if you don't finish first, it's failure. But he talks great. I love listening to him. He talks like a fan. He talks like me. He talks like, yes, winning the FA Cup is great, but it ain't good enough. Yeah, we want more. We want the title. We want the Champions League. That is all fantastic. That's what I want to hear. But can you implement that? Can you go and kick on and do that? If so, how long is it going to take you to do that? Because he's put a lot of pressure on himself by saying he wants to win the Champions League inside 3 years. Well, if you don't qualify for it next season, mate, you've only got 2 years left. That means you've got to get in it, then win it. So he's put a lot of pressure on himself, but I do like the fact that he talks a good game. And I do like some of the stuff he's done. But I would always call him out, and it wouldn't just be him. I would always call out any manager at this football club when I don't agree with a decision, if it's consistently happening. So Martinelli, for example, player of the month in January, why was he benched every single week until we played Olympiacos in March? Don't get it. Lacazette went 9 games without a goal when he played him. He then scored 2 in 2, then benched him. again, that made no sense to me. So I will always call these decisions out, man, because I expect better, I demand better, and I want better. I want to win a title. Yeah, I've been trusting a process for 16 years. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of trusting processes, mate. It's all bullshit to me. Goes in this ear and straight out that ear. It's like when you got a bird, and she keeps going out late at night, 10 o'clock at night, yeah, and coming back at 4 in the morning, and you keep saying to her, "Oh, where you been? Oh, I've been round the friends. I've been round the friends." But then eventually you find out that she's been banging your mate, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it's the same as Arsenal. You keep getting lie upon lie upon lie upon lie until eventually the truth comes out that we're actually not fucking good, and it's all a load of bollocks. So there you go, a nice little analogy for you. But hopefully, with Gabriel coming in, and hopefully with William, hopefully we can get Thomas Partey. Hopefully we can get Aouar. You can't see me, so I'm just going to coach back. I think it's great business by Arsenal that we're getting Ceballos on loan. Great partnership with Xhaka. And since the Euros are coming up, he'll work his socks off to get in the Spain squad. My only problem with it is he doesn't score enough goals. And if he performs excellent, his stock will rise and he'll be more expensive. Well, that's very true. The other advantage to it is the fact that we ain't going to pay a fee. It's only €4 million. So that saves money to go and buy Partey, yeah, or Aouar or somebody like that. So yeah, I'm all for it, man. I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Yes, Lee, great signing. Looking forward to seeing the new look back four. Would love for Aubameyang to be announced on Friday, aka my birthday. Big up my guy. Remind me Friday, man, because I'll probably forget. I would have slept a few times by then. But yeah, man. Enjoy, man. And thanks for your donation, buddy. Always appreciate that. Do smash the likes up. Come on, keep going. We're on 800. Let's get it up. Let's get it up and up and up. Let's get it up to 1,000 before I wrap this up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to do 3.5 more minutes. Come, 3 more minutes. Let's go. Man United have can't go another year of not beating Arsenal, for fuck's sake. Bring in Sancho. Well, you've already brought in Van der Beek. That is a very good signing. I see Sky Cava, one of the biggest frauds in football journalism, sitting on Sky going, "Oh, Man United have got themselves an £80 million player for 40 million." Well, what a load of bollocks that is, because they accepted 40 million. So he's not an £80 million footballer, is he, you fucking idiot? That guy, man, I swear, absolute fraud. Spent all the last summer telling us that Arsenal can't afford Pepe, and then had to tell the whole world that football players are paid for in instalments. Yeah, like we didn't know that already, you div. Absolute div, that bloke. That analogy was amazing. Big up, Lee Gunner. Thank you very much. I'm here every day, 3 times a day. Twice today, unfortunately. What do you think about Benrahma? Not good enough for Arsenal. Straight up. Said it. Put it out there. Good player. Massively overhyped because he does a few skills and rips up the championship. Well, so did Knockhart. And look how that went. Oh, yeah, he's back in the championship. Well, he's not now because he's back at the... ain't he at Fulham? I think he's back in the Premier League, isn't he? But not good enough to consistently smash it in the Premier League, mate, for me. Not at Arsenal, anyway. He might be able to do it at a lower team, lower down the table, but there you go. But anyway, I'm going to get myself out of here in 2 minutes. Let's have a quick check of this website again, see if anything else has been updated on it. Let's have a little look. Let's refresh the page. Let's refresh. And this is taking forever to refresh. What's going on here? What is this doing? Okay. No, nothing else on there. Just what we already knew, really, that Gabriel is a gunner. And it's a good day, man. It's a very good day. Absolutely buzzing. We finally announced it. It's a done deal. This is moving mad. Look at it. It's lagging all over the gaff. What is going on with this? But I'm going to do a few more comments before we go. Like I said, keep pummeling the likes. Follow my Insta, LeeGunner82. Go and check that out if you haven't already. And all the other social links are in the description. I'll do 3 more comments, so I'm going. How do you feel about Arteta's approach to big games? I'm not really too bothered about the big games. I said this the other day on Twitter, and the amount of people that rip me apart. Well, we get spanked every time we go to City and Liverpool. Yeah, we also drew at Old Trafford the last 2 seasons, and we should have won both. Yeah, should have won both. Do you know what I mean? We play all right against the big teams. Yeah. Yes, Man City and Liverpool, we get piped every time we play away against them. Man United, we don't. Tottenham, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, we don't get piped by them. Yes, they might beat us. We might beat them. We drew with them last season. The season just gone, we drew away to them. We drew away to Man United. We beat United at home. We beat Chelsea at home. We beat Tottenham at home. Yes, we lost to Tottenham away. We lost to Man City and Liverpool away. The bigger teams are, for me, are not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is when we're the favourites and we're going up against Aston Villa away, no shots on target. Brighton away, lose 2-1. You know, Norwich, Crystal Palace, teams like that. That is where this guy is going to have to earn his corn. Because as I was saying, it's a lot easier to park a bus against a Man City when they're crossing the ball into Gabriel Jesus. It's not so easy to park the bus when you're playing a team at the bottom of the table, because you have to make the running. And that is where, hopefully, this centre-back we have brought in is going to be a lot more clued up than the likes of David Luiz, Mustafi, Socrates, Holding and Chambers. But there we go. Listen, I've done 41 minutes. Thank you very much to everybody who is watching. I'm going back to bed because I feel like shit today. But thanks to everyone who has watched. Come on, 100 people, hit the like before we go. Go, go, go. Let's go, man. Smash it up. And I'll be back tomorrow, lunchtime. And yeah, man, hopefully we'll have some more news tomorrow. Hopefully Aubameyang will be announced. Or maybe Danny Ceballos will be announced, which either way, I'll be happy with both, especially the Aubameyang deal, because for me, Aubameyang's the biggest signing any player coming into this league this season from any team. Nobody can beat that Aubameyang deal this summer. It doesn't matter who you sign, unless you're signing Messi, maybe. But there we go. Anyway, listen, on that note, thank you very much to everyone who has watched. Loads of you have watched this live. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much to everybody who has followed my Instagram. Thank you very much to everyone who's followed my Twitter. Thank you to everyone who's putting me on the road to 50k. We're smashing it at the moment on views, subs, stuff like that. If you haven't checked out the Fabrizio Romano video I did, it is the pinned video on this channel. Go and check it out. Give me the feedback on it. I'd appreciate the love on it. And thank you to over 12,000 people that have watched this live in 40 minutes. So thank you very much. All have a wonderful evening, whatever it is you're doing. And I'll be back at lunchtime tomorrow. Laters, peeps.